Right, well, I'm up and awake. I've had my coffee and I'm thinking what to do for the day. Got a nice positive outlook. All what I've been absorbing last week. Decided to resonate it back outwards again. Like I said, working on the shadow self. I don't know what that exactly means, but you all know you've got a good and a bad side, don't you? So if you're sorting out the shadow side, I would think it'd be about that. That's a bastard. Let's get up and turn that off. Oh, well, my back's a little bit better today due to what I've just used up. That's it. Didn't click off properly. So now I need to leave it for a while before I can shower the dogs. Because little shitty knickers out yesterday. Well, she needs a wash, refleeing. Let's just jump in the quilt quickly. Saturday morning, you know what I mean. Move your arse, Marnie. Let's do this properly because I'm in my boxers. That's it. You have a good old scratch, you be boss dog. That's it. You do what you want to do as boss dog. There you go. That's what he thinks of that. They've all been out this morning. They're just going to have their cod liver oil, have a shower. Then I'm having a shower. Chucking the bedding in the washing machine. Regimented focus today. Had the landlords trying to aggravate yesterday and provoke, like I said. So that's 2 Fridays on the trot now. And that's when I decide to practice my peace, which I'm taking as disrespectful, really, because I warn them not to, because it's harassment. So they decide to come and knock on the door, get the dogs all agitated. The dogs then mark their territory right beside the front door, piss or shit there. Cheers for that. Then mine, I'll clean that up as well, eh? Shall I? You're just causing me more problems coming knocking on the door, causing fucking stress and aggravation. So, for that reason alone, I tell them fuck off. I just don't answer the door. They mean nothing to me, they're landlords. They're not my relatives, they're not friends of mine. Unless I invite them to my home, they're not welcome at it, are they? Unless they've got to do essential work to do with the property, and they're not doing that. So I'm having to do it. And because I'm struggling to do it, someone's like, and tried to whip up some sort of complaint or something to hurry me up. Remember, someone wants a fence done at the back of the garden. And it's not my responsibility. It's a shared fence. You see what I mean? Why do you want to enclose me in? We're not animals. You're the little mouse that keeps running away after causing problems. You see what I mean? So I've just got no emotions, feelings for them whatsoever. They sent me to prison. Fuck them. Leave them to the creator. They've got to pay for what they did now, haven't they? Don't forget, I've got dead dogs, been in prison. So heartless, yeah. Got no feelings. They didn't have no feelings for me, did they? They didn't care if I lived or died in prison. You know? So I only love those that give me love. A reflection of energy. It resonates backwards, doesn't it? Yeah. So I'm glad the brother got me. Wasn't aimed at a brother. My videos from yesterday was my videos from yesterday. It's my electronic diary of what I'm experiencing and what I'm letting influence me and learning from. You know, if I put up a music video I'm enjoying, same thing. So I'm part way through watching this. I got a bit distracted because someone started knocking, you know, just to let me know he's awake. Made the dogs bark. Checked the weather satellite. It's going to be a good day. Odd cloud here and there on the weather satellite. Nothing serious looking for the whole day. So I've got the roller and extension pole sorted out ready. I'm going to put a coat on the bits that I haven't managed to do and then start round by the kitchen window and put a first coat on that as well. Up to the air vent by the back gate, and then clean the air vent, get all the mildew and the cobwebs out of that. Same as what I was doing in my prison cell, cleaning all the air vents out. Worked out it was easy to do it with an hard brush and just tap the fucking vents, and then other prisoners see me do it. And they say, "Oh, fucking nice one, bro." Do you know what I mean? So they're all getting fucking air coming into their cells properly now. You know what I mean? I pressed that by mistake, like I said. I'm going to go back to the beginning of that one and re-look at it the same way so I can experience what he's really trying to get across, you know, because he might have seen something in something I've said, or, you know, who knows what people watch. Like I said, even, you know, if you're sharing videos from across the pond and commenting on those videos or something, then who knows what gangsters watch, and, you know, you might say something that'll tick them off and then mention it while you're in the chat or something, and you comment back after being disrespected, and then everyone in chat sort of says, "Oh, fair play to him, he stood up to him. He didn't disrespect him back." You know what I mean? Yeah. So who knows what stories, you know? He's the American guy. He's could have been my last cellmate for all I knew, you know what I mean? Or the schizophrenic one that I had. Who knows? All I know is when there was a threat from the fucking Russians who was linked to the Lithuanian, he was their bitch, if you see what I mean. So when he got fucked out of his little fucking scam that was going up to them, they started coming down outside my door, and the whole vibe on the wing changed, and it was like, I'm listening, picking up the odd word of this and the odd word of that, different languages and everything, and seeing who's going from what cell to what cell. I've got the schizophrenic behind me pacing around the fucking flat, pacing around the cell. And he's mumbling to himself and getting all stressed out because he can sense the vibe coming in. And then I caught, yeah, there's two fucking nonsense in there. I said, "Fucking what?" out loud. I said, "Do you hear that, Sam?" I said, "They're calling us fucking nonsense." I said, "You ain't stuck in this cell. I'm under separation at the moment because I've got a cracked rib. So I can't risk cracking that rib because it's near my heart area. If it gets cracked again, it could splinter and go into the heart, couldn't it? So I want to be kept away from fucking all the nonsense. I choose to stay in my cell. I'm disabled. I don't need to go out for exercise. I haven't since I fucking got here. I don't need to fucking do it. I'm disabled. That's why I've got a walking stick in prison. You know what I mean? So that's the mentality I had. I was bouncing up and down at the door, all fucking hyper, because this Russian guy's, you know, sarcastically smiling and looking at the thing as if to say, and I'm bouncing up and down, going, "All right, Chavy, how you doing?" And then I've got two other prisoners come over and try and make me jump by banging the door. Two English ones, and they're like, "Rah!" And it's like, I just took a step back from the door and then just went silent, and I'm just looking. And they're like, "What do you think their assessment was?" He's bouncing up and down at the door, wanting to get out the door to these people that are coming down trying to intimidate him. I was told by the Lithuanian who was Spetsnaz, Russian Special Forces. Spetsnaz. And the guy's like trying to stare me out while I'm locked in from an injury from his mate. So I knew what that was about. Didn't have none of that. Once I worked out what was going on, said to my cellmate, I said, "Shush, I'm trying to listen." I said, "Our lives might depend on it." They said, "Two in here. So be quiet for a minute, Sam, I've got to focus." He's walking about with a plastic knife behind me, and I'm like, not nervous about my cellmate at all. And he's saying like, "Oh well, if the door comes open," he said, "I got your back." He said, "We'll take as many as we can." It's like, yep, that's the spirit, boy. I would have dealt with the Spetsnaz one on the spot. Straight to the jugular. Or straight through the eye into the brain. It's amazing how strong a vape is. It's like a rolled up newspaper, isn't it? If used in the right direction and way. Is that cold hearted? No, that's survival. There's a difference. So, we got a positive outlook today. Right, it's not a personality shift there. Going from one serious way of talking to a happy vibe. I've got the roller ready, I've got the paint bucket by the back door ready. I'm going to re-listen to the music I was listening to last night outside on the speaker while I'm doing a bit of painting. So we shall get the little speaker out of retirement, put it on charge. Yeah, I just shared that one to my Facebook, that video. Let's have a look. Just because the guy makes sense. Right. Show support. I don't need to pan round the other way, do I? So it's pretty obvious why the camera angle's like that. That's it, I just slapped you in the thigh, didn't I, Marnie? That's it, compose yourself, mate. Good boy. They don't want to see you full frontage. Right. my final one, so I'm all out of that. But it's given me the enough relief on my sciatic nerve problem to be able to get the task completed today. So that's my focus for today. Anything other going on, simply not interested in. I'm focused on painting a wall, improving the property a bit more that I have to live in. So I'm changing my surroundings exactly like at the end of my sentence. So I'm doing as I was doing. Now at the moment I'm in a state of peace, aren't I? Yeah, I wake up that way. Same as I woke up that way in prison. But there was always that clearly stated thing now. Look, if I don't get back to my family, if people start trying to manipulate and involve me in games and whatever then obviously I'm quite willing to do life, because I know it ain't going to be in here. So I clearly set the boundaries from the beginning. Weren't there to piss people off or tread on toes. I live in peace with you. Respect you all. Both sides. No problems. You know? So I can be serious or I can be happy and at peace. And I'm happy and at peace. I live right, I think right. No one can judge me. If they can, that's their rules. And like the facts just said, those rules can be torn up because they mean nothing in the end if they act corruptly. See, I do listen. Those rules also apply to the system who turn people into fucking heartless killers, don't they? You see what I'm saying? So that's why I'm going to watch it again, to get the bits that I didn't understand or I missed because the dogs distracted me or whatever. And when I go outside, I'll be listening to my Tech Nine Bliss album again. Tech Nine put up the link for that himself last night, giving away his music free to those who can't afford it, knowing that the people that will be able to afford it will go and buy the album from the download sites. But here's the album anyway. Enjoy it. If you like it, buy it. You know? That's giving back, isn't it? You know? They give back. You listen to it. You're promoting it. So it's serving his thing. If I choose to, say, post this video, I'm showing the same support as I am to the music artist, am I? You know, I listen to his music. If it resonates with me, and I play it outside or something, or on my bike while the phone's on the front handlebars or something, and the speaker's in the bottle dispenser, while I'm having a bit of time out from the cabin fever. You know what I mean? So, yeah, this is the morning wake up, hyper, coffee. Just going to sort the dogs out and give them their cod or liver oil, shower the dogs, get out in the garden, roll at the wall, ready for the landlord's check on the property. Because I'm fucking wrecking the place, aren't I? You know what I mean? Fucking wrecking the place. No, I'm not wrecking the place. I'm improving it because I've got to live in it. Yeah. Masonry paint to coat the ceilings and the walls and outside, and it's anti-dirt, anti-mould, So I'm doing the job the landlords are legally obliged to do, which they haven't fucking done. So, see, rip up the rules. On that note, what's this? 20 minutes? Like I said, I'm gonna watch this while I have a ciggy, have a refill of coffee. That'll be my 3 scoops of number 5 blend for the day, because I've got stuff to do, and the dogs might even get a walk later as well. I don't know. We'll see how the day goes. But that little bit of herb was enough to cure up the arthritis a little bit. Everything's moving a bit better today. There's a bit of clicking going on there. They're still locking up, but you know, got to hold the roller, grip the roller on the roller pole, and it's going to be making that one worse. So it'll probably get as worse as the one in this hand. You see what I mean? Right, ciggy time. Oh, I'm getting really fucking hyper. I don't think I'll need that 3rd scoop. I think I'll make a pot of that tea instead, because I can drink that cold, and I'm really hyper and need to be cracking on and doing stuff. Yeah, stay focused, innit? If you're hyperactive and you've got loads of thoughts popping into your head, imagine you transferring that into a violent environment, or as a child with no set of rules, morals, or anything, and then you're bombarded with all these ideas all at the same time. So you just grab at an idea and hope for the best. Yeah. As you get older, you learn to focus that energy. So you don't start grabbing at ideas, you learn to focus. That's the only difference between me and my father's way of doing things. I didn't have the guidance, he did have the guidance. He did well, I didn't. But we still achieved the same in life. We both produced 4 children. So from one person through another person came 11 human beings. Just through that one member of the family. Well ahead of everybody else in the family on the same branch of the line. They're on their 2nd and 3rd child. I'm on grandchildren already. You know, from that one father through another father, with the mothers obviously, but you don't count the mothers because they're not the human beings created. 11 human beings created from one. Right? Through the male side. So that's his testament in life. Not wealth. You cut out all the story of life. That's the true testament of life. That's your wealth in life. And for any government or agency to try and claim ownership of that, it's totally false. You know it is. And it belongs to the creator, doesn't it? Not the person that claims ownership through some legal word spell. Can you see now why it ended out the way it did? There you go. So there won't be no recall because they was clearly warned before it all happened. And I'm living in peace, so I'm not breaking no rules. But we all have that within us, that good and that bad. Some people can sense it in others more than others. Some people learn to switch off their emotions to do the dirty work with the SLI thing. I can turn on or turn off empathy at will. It's the same as being knee deep in shit or blood, innit? An example, go to my father's thinking I'm going out for a meal or something on a Sunday. End up mucking in and helping out. I'm in decent clothes and I'm knee deep in horse manure, shoveling it in a barrow for my son to barrow into the fucking rose beds. Not giving a fuck. Glad to be doing it. See what I mean? Or laying down with the dying dogs after they've been poisoned, laying in their blood and shit with them while they're dying. Traumatising, eh? Very. And you know how it happened, you know. So you go through the anger and the rage and the this and the that, and work it all out. And you see what I mean? You learn the truth about the whole situation, and then the bigger picture becomes more apparent. Right. Now it's getting complicated, isn't it? Because now someone's actually playing with your mind, making you question if things are real or not. Then they're coming at you with mental health angles, saying there's something wrong with you. Well, what? Hang on, just slow down a minute. You told me to think like that. You lot did that. When I turned around and said, no, I've had enough of that, you didn't like it. So I warned, and then I said, well, if you do that, that's going to happen. And they did that, and that happened. What can I say? Cocky? No. Boasting? No. Oh God, now we got a bit of pigeon sex going on my fence. What the fuck? Let's see if I can get that to focus or not. No, it won't focus enough. It's not a good camera on this tablet. It's good enough to record videos with and get my voice out, but that's all I need, like I said, not professionally done or anything. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed this chat. It's just a personal diary video, remember. I'm going to have music out in the garden while I paint the wall. Stay focused and happy. Have a lovely Saturday, folks. I'm going to roll my ciggy, re-watch the video, focus on that, and I'm focusing on my wall and my dogs. Have a great day.